Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Realtor Mindset, broadcasting here from downstate New York, beautiful downstate New York. We've had some lovely weather the last couple of days, so very thankful for that. A couple topics that we're going to discuss today. Number one, Case-Shiller Index came out about a week ago, stating that the home affordability index is at its lowest point. We're fully aware that the average sales price of a house has gone within the last 5 years from about $280,000 to above $400,000. That's within a 5-year time span. And within the last 2.5 years, interest rates have more than doubled from 3% to about 7%. You can probably get in the high 6% range today. And that's on a 30-year fixed interest rate mortgage. So that's what we're going to talk about a little bit. We're going to talk about the Fed. Federal Reserve is going to be meeting for 2 days. It's going to be starting at today and going into tomorrow, Wednesday. And they're going to go over a myriad of different things, but the main thing that we all look at here in housing is the interest rates. What's the Fed going to do with interest rates? The prime rate, and specifically, which affects mortgage rates, which affects home affordability. And we can see some trends that have happened. For instance, the European Union, the European Central Bank last week slashed their rate 0.25% from 4% to 3.75%, as did the Canadian Central Bank. So is this a time where the Federal Reserve is going to start moving towards cutting interest rates? We've been talking about this all year. We really haven't seen any play because from the Fed's perspective, they're saying that inflation is still too high. It needs to be controlled. The way you control inflation, higher prices, is you raise interest rates, which should eventually bring down the prices. And then after that, you can lower interest rates. That's always been how the Fed has played this out. From the affordability perspective, when it comes to lending and real estate, truly believe that when we get lower rates, we're going to see more listings, more buyers. We'll see I still believe that we're going to be in a listing seller's market for at least the next 2 years coming, but it'll be a more robust market where we'll have more activity, more listings, more buyers, more closings. So let's keep an eye on the Fed. Let's keep an eye on our whatever medium you use for your financial data, whether it's the Wall Street Journal or any of the news organizations or any internet companies where they discuss what's happening. Take a look, educate yourself, understand what's happening in the marketplace. Super important. And fingers crossed. Let's see if we can start seeing some of these rates come down. So been thinking about this and sending positive energy to the Feds to say, hey, look, we have a housing market that's really unaffordable, especially for the first-time home buyers, the millennials and the Gen Zers. They could use a little bit of help on the interest rate side. So that's my scoop for interest rates and market activity today. I want to talk about gratitude. I know I've mentioned this on some other episodes that I've had. I'm just going to share with you, we've had a recent situation in our house. It was a bit of a scare, but everyone is fine. Everyone's healthy. That's the most important thing. But when you do come across situations in your life where it seems like it's a bad situation that could have been a lot worse, the only thing we can do is wake up and look at each other in the eye, give each other a hug, family, friends, and be grateful that we're here, that everyone's healthy, that nothing really tragic has happened. Listen, things are going to happen in our lives. Tragedies are going to happen in our lives. None of us live in a plastic bubble, so let's understand that. But when you do avoid a situation that could have been potentially bad, gratitude. And I probably have not been more grateful in my entire life since the last week because of just happenings in our family and what's going on with my wife and my daughters. And we're just so thankful. Thankful for everything that's been provided to us, and thankful for the future. The future does look bright. And but that's another thing, just keeping gratitude in the front of your mind. I know some days it's hard, right? When we have challenging days, it's a lot easier when we have happy days, right? So again, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Every day, wake up, write 5 things in your gratitude journal every morning. First thing you do when you wake up, don't look at the phone. Take out a pen and pencil. Write down 5 things that you're grateful for. Clean water. I have a job. My family's healthy. I still get to talk to my parents every day. Things like that. So super important. Let's keep that mindset positive. Thank you so much for watching today. Everybody, make it a great day. I love you all. Keep it a great day. Thanks.